should you be worried about, okay, should you be worried about most of your V1 projects within your crypto wallet or the exchange that you hold those cryptos on? Should you be worried about your V1 projects? Okay, now we all know, like I said, V1, okay, all of the top tier exchanges are catering to V1. But right now, as time goes and as V1 phases out, we may actually have problems, okay, with the low tier and mid tier exchanges. Okay, now I'm not saying that this is going to happen. All right, remember what I told you. Always look at the big picture of things. Okay, now we know that the big exchanges, right, they are not catering to version 1 because the systems within those big exchanges cannot deal with multi-zero projects. Okay, I guess, you know, really those kind of projects, those multi-zero projects would just cause an overload on the systems of those top tier exchanges out there. Okay, now I know that a lot of these V1 projects are also listed on mostly the low tier to mid tier exchanges. But the thing is this, we have to realize also that as V1 gets phased out and as crypto technology advances, okay, for those projects that do not go V2, what will happen to them? One has to wonder, how will the low tier or mid tier exchanges react to that? Because remember this also, those exchanges, all exchanges, low tier exchanges, mid tier and top tier, they all have the ability to delist tokens. Okay, listen to me. They have the ability to delist projects. Okay, and the thing is, as V1 gets phased out, all right, and these a lot of the crypto projects that you're invested in, a lot of the V1 projects do not switch over to V2, or decide to go along as tech goes along. Okay, will a lot of those tokens get delisted? We have to stop thinking about the now and start looking into the future. What's going to happen? Okay, because you have to understand this right here. Now, these low tier to top tier exchanges, they list these tokens, right? They do list them, but look at the top cryptos that they already have on the exchange. We have to keep in mind that regardless of these low tier and mid tier exchanges listing, multiple zero tokens, all right, just think about it. Most of those exchanges hold the top cryptos anyway. Most of those exchanges hold Bitcoin. Most of those exchanges, if not all of them, hold Ethereum. They hold the top cryptos out there. What does that mean? That means that they have more than enough volume coming into those exchanges to keep to stay up to snuff, with staying up as an exchange. Okay, so technically they do not need the smaller cap multiple zero tokens out there. Technically they do not need it, because if these multiple zero tokens are causing a headache for the top tier exchanges, it's only a matter of time before they start causing a headache for the low tier and mid tier exchanges. Okay, so if these low to mid tier exchanges, okay, want to avoid the headache that could come in the future with V1 projects, then they're probably going to more than likely delist those projects too. Okay, and it's just a matter of time. I'm telling you right now, it's just a matter of time before these low to mid tier exchanges start following suit, okay, of the top tier exchanges. Because a lot of those smaller exchanges, they look up to the big exchanges anyway. If they see that these big exchanges continue to go into the trend of not listing these V1 projects, then a lot of those low to mid tier exchanges are going to start following suit. Okay, and like I said, a lot of those low to mid tier exchanges, they already have enough volume coming in with the top cryptos out there. Okay, so like I said, technically they would not need a lot of these smaller cap They do not need the multiple zero tokens. They do not need the V1 tokens. Okay, this right here, by them delisting them, is going to avoid any kind of headache. All right, and you got to think about this also. All right, you have to think about the future, because no one is talking about this right now. No one is going to talk about this right now. All right, because no one is catering to the V1. And the thing is this also. All right, go to a lot of those low to mid-tier exchanges and go to a lot of the V1 projects that you're invested in and look at the volume that those projects are bringing in. A lot of the volume from a lot of the projects, those V1 projects, are bringing in low volume. One has to ask themselves, what's the point of this project? If I was a developer of a small or mid-tier exchange, right? And I seen that I had all of these projects on my exchange that are bringing in low volume compared to the volume that the bigger cryptos are bringing in. I would ask myself, what's the point of having this project right now? Because right now, at the moment, they're just taking up space. What's the point of having this project? What's the point of continuing to go through the headaches of these multiple zero projects who are not bringing no value to my exchange? That is how these low to mid-tier exchanges are going to start looking at these projects. Like I told you, nobody is telling you stuff like this out here. I'm looking at crypto in the big picture. I'm looking at it in the future. I'm not looking at the now. Okay, I told you, we are on the tail end. We are on the tail end right now of the meme coin era. The meme coin era is not going to be completely closed, okay, because you're going to have a lot of those meme projects out there that are going to go professional, but they're going to stay with the meme name. A lot of them are not going to change their name like SAITAMA is, but they are going to be kind of like in a professional realm out there. Okay, but we're at the tail end of crypto right now. The tail end. Okay? So it's just a matter of time before these low to mid-tier exchanges start acting crazy. I'm telling you. And please save this video. Save this video. Come back and look at this video months, a year from now. Please do. Because you're going to see what I'm telling, what I've been talking about. It's just a matter of time before these low to mid-tier exchanges start following suit of these top-tier exchanges. Because the thing is this, all right, these smaller cap coins, these meme coins, are not bringing in enough volume, all right? And a lot of these small exchanges are going to want to move away from the V2 also, as the big exchanges move away also completely. All right, I'm just telling you, it's going to get rough for meme projects in the future. It's about to amp up right now. You don't have to listen to me. You can say that, oh, Ram don't know what he's talking about, because I already showed y'all the proof of my last video about the AMA. I know what I'm talking about. All right, it's just a matter of time. All right, so I wanted to make this video, give you all something to ponder on. If you're investing in crypto projects out here, please do your research on these cryptos and see if they have any value to add to the masses in the future. See if any of them are talking about V2. See if any of them are pondering V2. Because I'm telling you, once those low to mid-tier exchanges start acting crazy, okay, it's going to be curtains for the meme space. Because right now, that's the only, the low exchanges is what the memes depend on right now. It's what they depend on. Okay, so if these exchanges start saying, hey, what's the point of having them? They're not bringing in as much volume like that compared to what our Bitcoin and Ethereum, compared to what all of these why do we need them? We don't even need them, because we're making enough volume with the bigger cryptos to stay up to snuff. That's what I'm saying. So keep this video, and remember, every now will be history tomorrow. Okay, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space or you lose in the end. Howdy.